Hey babes, this journal today is really quick. I just wanted to tell you what kind of mood I'm in. I've been keeping up with the diet that I told you guys I was going to share, and that video will be coming Sunday. I had a long week this week because the football schedule's coming out with the boys, extra practices, projects at work, and a lot of people out at work. My closest cousin lost her mother-in-law, so she's been asking for a lot of help with stuff like that. So I haven't really been consistent on making videos, which is okay, because I'm gonna jump right back in and I'm gonna share with you guys everything that I wanted to share. But I did want to let you guys know that what I'm working on, I am still on track and making great progress. Like I said, the video will be coming soon, sharing everything that I'm doing right now. But I just wanted to spread some positive energy this morning. It is Thursday. I finally have a day off of work tomorrow. I took some PTO because my youngest son starts kindergarten, which I'm excited about. My older 3 boys are already in school, and my youngest daughter will be going to Head Start by herself, so she's a little bit sad about that. But other than that, everything is going well. I am feeling amazing. But one thing I can say about diet changes, and this applies to any type of diet change that you make, people get really judgmental of what you put in your body. And I've had several instances over the past just over a week, almost into 2 weeks now, that I've been on this diet that I'm on. And when I go to eat what I'm going to eat, people are like, well, how long are you going to do this? Why are you doing it? What made you want to do this? Is there really a reason? You really don't have to. And it's like, I made a choice to do this for me. Whatever the choice was that I made to change the food that I'm putting in my body is my choice. And it's extremely it's extremely frustrating when you're trying to make changes, positive changes at that, for yourself. Now, if you're doing something for somebody else and it's changing their life for the better, good, all for it. But when you're making a positive change for yourself that other people around you maybe don't see fit for them, and they're wondering why and how, or it's something that maybe they don't have the willpower to do, or it's maybe something that they don't have the interest or desire to do, which is fine. But I don't see the need to look at what someone else decided to do with their body and their diet and the choices that they're making with their health and decide you need to tell them, oh no, that's not sustainable, or there's really no reason for you to do that, or you're going to regret doing this and then you're going to go back, so you're just wasting your time. So, like I said, not exactly telling you what the diet is yet, and I promise you guys, I'm not trying to just make it a thing where it's like anticipate, but I just want to wait and really share it the way I planned on sharing it in my head, because there's, like I said, there's a backstory that goes with the reason why I started this diet. And I think it has changed my body shape as well as the amount of pounds that I'm losing on a consistent basis. But like I said, really the message that I wanted to share really quickly this morning was, don't let anybody else determine if your diet is worth it to you. And I'm not even going to call it diet, because we're making changes that we're going to sustain, or we anticipate since sustaining. But yeah, don't let anybody discourage you on your journey. Don't let anybody tell you that what you're doing, you're going to go back to your old ways, so there's no point in wasting your time. Don't let anybody tell you that the way you chose to change your eating doesn't work for them, so it shouldn't work for you. Do not get discouraged by other people, y'all. If anything, let the negativity that people are spewing at you when they see you making positive changes, let that negativity motivate you to do even more. Because apparently, if they're noticing and paying attention and feel the need to make a comment on what you're doing, it's rubbing them a certain type of way, because they see you're making that progress. So keep it up. Whatever you're doing that's working for you, keep it up. Whoever is deciding that they need to tell you about your life, shut it out, because It's gonna come from every and all angles, especially when our body shapes start changing, and especially when our mood and the type of people that we want to be around start changing. Because when you're making positive changes, people bring in negative things to you, you automatically start to block them out. You're like, well, that's cool, but I really don't have the time for whatever you got going on, or I really don't have the energy to give to your negativity or the decisions you're making, because that's not where I am in my life. So it's powerful all around. But just remember to not get discouraged and take what people say, even what I say, with a grain of salt. Make your own decisions about what you choose to eat. Make your own decisions about when and how you choose to exercise. Don't let anybody rush you in your journey. Don't let anybody slow you down in your journey and tell you that you're doing too much. Whatever you're doing, if you're at a comfortable pace where you're consistent, you're in the right place. Whether you're losing a half a pound a week or whether you're losing 4 pounds a week, if you're consistent and you're comfortable and you're willing to keep going where you're at, you're in the right place. So keep it up. And like I said, I'm going to share with you guys what the actual change I made was on my diet this weekend. I've got a Saturday football game, I've got a Sunday football game, I've got a funeral, so I've got a really busy schedule coming up. Like I said, I've got my son starting kindergarten on Friday, but I do want to share this because I want you guys to know what is working for me. And I don't know if you can tell. I mean, I just have a really fat neck, but for the most part, I feel like I'm starting to slim down in certain areas, and I can see a difference. So maybe that's just something. My jacket's even fitting a little bit looser in the shoulders, but maybe that's just stuff I'm noticing. But honestly, like I said, moral of the story today is, don't let anybody get you off track or tell you you're not doing what you need to be doing, when you need to be doing it. You need to be doing more. You need to be doing less. Stay where you at. If you internally feel like you need to kick it up, kick it up. If you internally feel like maybe you need to slow down a little bit because you're going to run yourself thin and you're going to get to a point where you're not staying on track, slow down just a little bit. But don't let anybody else's words or anybody else's opinions be the deciding factor of where you are in your journey. I will talk to you guys soon. I just wanted to share that little tidbit. I am off to work. Like I said, I got some stuff coming for you guys that you definitely want to see. May not be what you want to do, but I'll show you what's been working for me. Alrighty.